What's going on, guys? I'm Ayato 666. I don't know how they're gonna top that last episode. God damn, was that a fun chapter, dude? God damn. That was fucking cool. Let's see what's next. I have no idea what to expect. Yeah, have you noticed? I'm actually really proud of myself. Like, I try not to focus on negativity in games unless it really pisses me off. And this is having a save issue, a small save glitch. Shit, did we do this? I think we did. I think win over 25 is what we just did, right? It's been so goddamn long since we've been at this screen, I don't remember what we've done. Motherfucker, I'm gonna I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because I don't want to start something we've already played. Hang on. God damn it. I don't even care. I'm doing this so I get the trophy. You're not gonna watch it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You just run around and I'm getting this trophy. I'm getting it. I like this game. I'm getting it. I'll bring you back when I get it. Oh my god, this shit will do for a trophy. Give me the trophy, man. What the fuck? Okay, got the People's Marathon trophy. Here we go. Sorry, that was just one I could easily do. Like, why not? 0-0 of placebo. UTSUTSU? Probably butchered that. Here we go. Boobs. Or snake eyes. I see boobs. They're giant boobs. But they're boobs. What do you see? It's like a Rorschach. In March of 1979, an incident which would become to be known as the Silver Case occurred. The suspect's name was Kamui Uhara. Kamui Uhara was apprehended by a man named Tetsugoro Kusabi. Oh yeah, Kusabi. A 24-year-old fledgling detective at the time. Little is known about Kamui Uhara, such as what sort of person he was, etc. You could have just really said little is known. However, there are several facts that have been passed down over the years, almost like an urban legend. The fact that Kamui Uhara was a son of a bitch. No, the fact that he committed his crimes in midwinter. The fact that he used some sort of special customized piercing gun. Sounds like he used his penis. The fact that he killed suspects and material witnesses in cases of crimes and human-caused disasters who couldn't be tried in court under existing laws. Whoa, really? You're fucking stupid. Even though you can't get me in any way, you die! That's fucking wow. The fact that he possessed a rarely witnessed attribute known as criminal power. It is unknown whether Kamui Uhara kills because he was contracted by someone or because he wants to kill. It was assumed that the various mysteries surrounding this man would be solved in the interrogation after his arrest or during the ensuing court case. However, 5 years after his arrest in August of 1984, I was 1 year old, Kamui Uhara was diagnosed with severe psychosis and his criminal trial was cancelled. In September of that same year, it was decided that preferential measures would be implemented, and as he was admitted to the Kanto 24th Ward IMM Hospital Psychiatric Ward. To this day, it is unknown whether anyone has heard the man known as Kamui Uhara speak with words any sort of meaning since the time of his arrest. I definitely speak words with any sort of meaning. Yeah, he'd always kind of rambled dumb shit. Kind of like me, motherfucker. Information concerning the silver case is even less abundant. That picture there is fucking disturbing. Ah! While the name of the case is famous, almost no actual details of the incident are known. Those who are especially informed, or the type that is especially into conspiracy theories and the like, may have heard tales of the... God damn, this is weird. May have heard tell of the following details of the case. At the end of the 70s, after having been dissolved and split up following a long struggle for power, the remaining hardliners of the FSO, Frontier... Shit! I used to remember it. Damn. The Frontier Conservative faction hired a hitman as their last resort. One day, the TRO Techno faction and CCO, the Civic faction, that is, the two parties making up the current government, also the factions responsible for driving off the FSO, hold a meeting of 10 old men. I almost said 10-year-olds. Could you imagine just a meeting of 10-year-olds in fucking suits? Today there will be no recess. I don't know why I saw 10-year-olds. These men were the respective parties' most important members. It was there that a man appeared. After using a special customized piercing gun to kill every member of the meeting, the man was arrested. Let him finish, guys. We'll get you. But we're gonna wait. Let's see what he does. Hang on. Wait. Alright, he got everyone. Let's get him. Remember the time this time, idiot. Oh wait, we're not going with time with this. That's right. His name was Kamoyuhara. This is the only fucking series it isn't. Others, it works. It just doesn't seem to work with the series. With all of the victims being old men, this incident came to be known as Grumpy Hour. Grumpy Old Men. No, that already exists. Grump Hour. And like Rush Hour? No. Geezer Hour. The Silver Case. That's funny. That's why it's called the Silver Case. I never realized that. Of course, no matter where, nor how deeply one may search, no public records of this incident exist anywhere. Really? Because I can just warm up the other game right now and check all the records. The next time the man supposedly undergoing the treatment showed his face to the world, it was March of 1999. God damn, I can't believe how long ago that was. Remember when we were watching Demolition Man? Like, oh my god, 1999 is far away. Yeah, how do you feel now? I made everybody feel old and depressed. Welcome to the channel. Come here, give me a hug. The woman in charge of Kamoyuhara's counseling at IMM Hospital at the time was killed, and Kamoyuhara subsequently disappeared from the hospital. As he continued to evade apprehension, the violent crimes piled up. 2 female civilians were killed with the harpoon gun. Additionally, 2 agents of the Special Forces Unit, Republic, were also killed while attempting to apprehend Kamoyuhara. Daigo Natsume, the acting leader of said unit, who had sustained critical injuries. As the murder of Lore reappeared in the real world and started killing once again, people began to tremble in fear and somehow began to worship him. Stockholm Syndrome. That's what I call that new game coming out, Stockholm Syndrome Remastered? Or Dark Souls Remastered? At this time, the internet had not yet become widespread and was still no more than an underground toy, but possibly, due to its close relationship with Kamoyuhara, it served to accelerate his defecation and helped him to permeate society even deeper than the mass media could. Yeah, the internet definitely helps shit travel way faster and way more than it should. Additionally, the specific environment of the government special administrative region, known officially as the 24th Ward, which was set up as an experimental area, was similar to the net. God damn, I'm remembering those times. This internet's fast as fuck, dude. Check this out. I can't do the fucking dial-up sound. It was fucking slow as shit. Oh my god. It's just so weird to think back and go, man, this internet's insane. Oh, Jesus Christ. The common points between these two entities and the fact that while comfortable and convenient, it was a constantly monitored and closed-off world, which gave its denizens the feeling that they were being deprived of something. Metropolitan Police Department 24 Ward's Heinous Crime Unit christened the series of incidents occurring in March of 1999 with the name The Kamoy Case. Heinous Crimes Unit Heinous Unit number 2. Heinous Crimes Unit number 2. God damn it, it's Unit and 2 and then Heinous Unit 2. Shut up. Heinous Crimes Unit 2 was home to Tetsugoro Kusabi. However, Tetsugoro. However, it was later revealed that Kamoyuhara, who had really? It's also, look at his fucking face there. Oh, it looks like he's orgasming, dude. However, it was later revealed, I gotta fucking block out the orgasm. Revealed that Kamoyuhara, who had supposedly escaped from the hospital, was actually catatonic in almost a total vegetative state. Okay, there we go. He was unable to do anything apart from eating and sleeping, let alone fatally wound anyone. Looks like he's doing something else right now. The actual perpetrator of these serial killings was Ayame Shimohira, a woman with a special relationship with Kamui. The term criminal power may as well have been created by Kamui himself. Criminal power is said to be contagious. This is apparently especially true in the 24th Ward. Maybe Kamoyuhara's criminal power found its way into Ayame Shimohira, god damn it, it's hard to read when it moves, and caused her to act as his copycat. That may be the case and it may not. Yeah, they never figured this out. Ayame Shimohira was apprehended and taken into custody by Heinous Crimes Unit 2 Special Agent Sumio Kodai. It was 1999 and winter was closing in. That shitty Taylor Swift song wasn't on the radio. True criminal power was about to show its fangs. Kamoyuhara suddenly escaped from the hospital and managed to make a comeback that nobody expected. Kinda like Puff Daddy. After a month-long silence, Kamui murdered 7 important government officials in the A1 district. It's delicious. It's one of the better ones. It's not too bitter. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the steak sauce. At the center of the 24th ward. Then he disappeared. The situation grew stranger still. On November 30th, Kamoyuhara died abruptly. It's so weird that this is your extra. This should be in the beginning of the game. This is fucking weird. They definitely wanted to, like, whip their dick out and fuck your mind, dude. This is weird. This should have been, like, the first fucking thing you run into in the game to help you understand what's going on. For the people that missed the first one. This is so weird. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's really weird. They did it on purpose. They want you to play this over and over. With reports that a man, thought to be Kamoyuhara, had infiltrated the International Environmental Building. A special team put together specifically for the elimination of Kamoyuhara enacted measures to capture him and force the suspect to the roof of the building. Yeah, that's where we shot the fuck out of him. Upon receiving the signal, sharpshooters placed in the surrounding buildings took aim and fired upon their mark all at once. The target was eliminated immediately. The body was destroyed to the point of showing no resemblance to its original form, so badly that it was impossible to tell whether or not it really was the man who was arrested 20 years prior. Data pertaining, because I don't say data, it's data, because I like that kid in that movie, Goonies, pertaining to the DNA of this Kamoyuhara has never been released. It's fucked up. Everything written up to the point of this covers the surface and the background of this case. The background of the background, as well as even the deeper layers, are so complicated and incoherent as to be almost nonsensical. No shit. The origin of the whole story goes back 20 years prior to 1999. That is to say, to the time when the Silver Case occurred. Someone or some group of organizations used the budget set aside for the newly built International Environment Ministry building to begin a directly controlled project known as the Shelter Kids Policy. See, that's what it is. I should have played Placebo first. God damn it. This would have brought up the Shelter Kids, and I probably would have pieced. I think they deliberately put it out of order. Because this is definitely here. Well, I'm trying to think. Japanese, they tend to go left first, right? Yeah, so they would have went to the side I went to first. I'm trying to think of, like, where we started on the triangle. We start dead in the middle. And in Japanese, most of the games are built to go to the left because that's more how they think. That's so weird. Yeah, I guess they wanted you to play it out of order. Where were we? Sorry, I lost myself. Oh, we read this whole thing. God damn it. The goal of the project was to develop an educational system appropriate for the high-level administrative metropolitan environment that was the 24th ward. I'm not even sure I'm reading words sometimes. Over 1,000 4-year-old boys were gathered, that is the fucking weirdest thing I've ever said in my goddamn life, in the shelter compound, where they ate, slept, and were put through a specific curriculum created to shape their personalities into certain patterns. The main point of the program was to insert artificial processes into the development of the ego and sense of self of the subject while they were still young in order to force their respective personalities and thought processes to conform to a specific mold. Wow, all that to just say you're basically mind controlling them. The children were subjected to endless cycles of the same simple repetitive tasks. Oh my god, it sounds like American life. Oh god, goddamn. Okay, shut up. Alright, I'm done making fun of America. America sucks. Where are we? Which gradually cut away at their egos. Well, that's not working in America. Fucking Christ, most people I know have way too big egos. Do you know what you do? God damn, we're all just people. I don't understand egos. God damn it, this is gonna give me in a rant. I skip that. What's this? It's like his fucking knees have varicose veins. The personality set at the base for that which was planted in the minds of the shelter kids originated in Kamoyuhara. I'm still thinking about that ego thing. I never really understood it. What the hell was I gonna say to you guys? I had like a series just blow up. It got a ton of views. I know most people be like, oh yeah. I was so scared, dude. I was so scared. Not because like, I know there's a chance for popularity, but it's not why I'm here. I want to connect and share stuff with people and have fun. This isn't about fame or getting rich or any of that. If that comes, it's amazing, but that's not why I did this at all. I did this to show people that real, sincere, kind people still fucking exist in the world, because I swear, it feels sometimes like they don't. So, I just wanted to say that. Like, I was actually fucking terrified, but I decided, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna be me. And if it works, awesome. So far, my god, are the results positive. So thank you all so much. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you want to know, like, the real person, the real Ayato 666, there's certain series that I open up about it. This is one of them. They're always my favorite ones. I like doing that, because I figure, there's nothing here, dude. You're just listening to my voice, and you're getting into the story with me. That's fucking amazing. And I thank you so much. Just wanted to say that. In essence, the Shelter Kids policy was fundamentally an experiment for the purpose of creating mental clones of Kamui Ohara. And I make the episodes longer and you don't complain, thank you. Due to this, the project was called Kamui Mass Pro. Mass Pro, meaning mass production. Oh Christ, that was so stupid, I don't know why that confused me. Fuck you. Also, some referred to the original Kamui as the format Kamui, with format referring to the fact that this Kamui was basically the mold from which all future Kamuis would be created. Why was Kamui Ohara selected as the original format? Why is it so hot in here? How hot is it? 84 degrees? God damn, it feels hotter. There are also several theories to explain this. Feels like a storm's coming. I think that's why the humidity's going nuts. One of these theories is that Kamui Ohara was like a machine, unaffected by emotion, cold and robotic, and therefore able to carry out his assigned duties efficiently and without question. I don't know why they do it. Well, and without question, okay. I thought a lot of games will like fucking say a word that's just like efficient after efficient, but they didn't do that. I thought they did for a second. I lost myself, so I was kind of fucking delaying it. Now there it is. Therefore, as long as his criminal power was somehow removed, he would make a perfect mold for the people, set to inhabit the strictly controlled and administrated society of the 24th Ward. Give me this coffee. Oh, that was a real stupid idea after I drank it. Good job, dude. I thought of it after I drank it. Oh, it's hot in here. Let me drink some coffee. Hey, guess what? I'm going to do it again. I actually like sweating and getting hot, so what are you going to do? I like working out and stuff, man. It feels good to, like, I don't know. I like heat and cold. I don't know why. If I had to say, like, what's my favorite season? Probably winter. However, criminal power is like a type of mental energy and is extremely difficult to control or subdue. It's like winter can make the world a different fucking universe. You could live somewhere for years and a winter comes, and every year it's like winter transforms everywhere you know. And you're like, where the fuck am I? I love that about winter, man. I know people hate winter, I fucking love it. Some scholars reject the idea of its very existence, but making direct contact with Kamui Ohara makes it clear that he does indeed possess some sort of power. As mentioned above, criminal power is contagious. People who make direct contact with Kamui Ohara are stimulated by a sort of shock, experience a kind of an emotional reaction, and can feel compulsions and urges rising up inside themselves. Some people call criminal power a virus. This project, in its poorly executed attempt, in its poorly executed attempt to analyze and copy Kamui Ohara, may have touched on something with which it should not have made contact. However, gathering the testimonies of people deeply involved in the project, it seems that may have been the actual goal of the project from the beginning. The fuck? It could be said that the Kamui Mass Pro production project, I don't know, I said production twice after the word project was meant for the research and development of criminal power itself. Excuse me. Alright, I hope you didn't hear that. Once again, the loop of doubt begins anew. What exactly was Kamui Ohara? A certain notebook contains information on this. I have a feeling that on the notebook is the drawing of SpongeBob SquarePants. The notebook contains writings pertaining to the origins of format Kamui, and something known as the Kamui system. Those not familiar with Kamui would think of it as a bunch of occult nonsense. This is the underside of the whole story. It could even be called something of a fairy tale. That's fucking hard to believe in this story. Kamui Ohara was born on a certain island. At the age of 2. That doesn't make sense. What? Oh, and I was gonna say he was born at the age of 2? I was very confused. He was born on a certain island, and at the age of 2, had the eyeball of a non-primate quadrupedal Quadrupedal. I know quadruped. I've never seen it's like 2 letters added. It fucking blew my mind. Shut up. Animal transplanted into his left eye as part of an ancient ritual to the indigenous tribe of that island. So he is actually part monkey. No wonder he went evil. The transplanted left eye turned silver. The changing of the color to silver was supposedly a sign that the progress of the program of death inside the bearer had temporarily stopped. What? Okay, I don't know how you thought of that one. The silver eye steals the crucial function of death from the living. Then what? So you think silver hair saves us from dying? Shut up. What are you talking about? That is to say, it makes the bearer essentially immortal. Let me tell you, there's no fucking gray-haired people that feel immortal. Additionally, this renders the existence known as Kamoi a metaphysical being. It makes it possible to transmit or transplant that being known as Kamoi to another person, if there is someone there to receive it. It would be possible to transplant Kamoi if one were able to find a naturally born blood relative of Kamoi's, or someone from the same clan, or at least someone with a similar personality. What the fuck? Am I in the plot of Child's Play? However, if there were man-made mental clones of Kamoi, then this process would go even more smoothly, or at least the scientists behind the Kamoi Mass Pro project believe so. Ade Dewey Dembella. So Kamoi dies, and if the next physical body to the host transplant is found, then the next Kamoi is born. According to old lore, within the potential Kamoi stock there exists the one charged with protecting the next Kamoi. There are also others to whom other duties are assigned. Oh my god. This is the general outline of the Kamoi system. The most crucial point to those who are aware of these secrets is the fact that it is possible for a normal person to take the silver eye and make it their own. Well, can I use this as a nutsack? I wouldn't. I want to have a silver nutsack. By replacing their own eye with a silver one, it is possible for a person to gain the power of immortality. Would that make my penis live forever? God damn, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go with the story, but I also kind of wonder of some things. This is true even for those who were not originally shelter kids. It is possible as long as the Kamoi system continues to work. This is fucking insane, and there's no way for them to track who these kids are. This is fucking insane story. It could never end. They could keep this going forever. This is where a certain man who wanted the silver eye for himself had an idea. He could simply cultivate the field known as the Kamoi system. If criminal power could be controlled, then the shelter kids would become easily controllable citizens. Why the hell did Fraggle Rock just pop into my head? If necessary, this criminal power could be awakened, providing excellent soldiers in times of need. Then the eyes of animals would be transplanted into the subjects, and if one of them turned silver, it could be taken. The silver eye could also be sold for some sweet, sweet truck nuts. The Kamoi Mass Pro project began with various, well actually they're illegal now, speculations, getting mixed up and confused, but the reason the Shelter Kids policy was able to receive such huge amounts of funding was because of the fact that if the mechanism causing this rare and powerful ocular transition could be explained and harnessed, there were clearly huge profits to be made. The fundings would essentially investment? The funding was essentially investment. Oh, okay, I see. The funding was essentially investment money for creating a production facility for Silver Eyes. It is said that the main investor was the TRO, Techno Faction. God damn, I just picture an asshole with a beat, just doing beatbox everywhere. The TRO was originally centered on resource development, based on molecular biology, technology, and its applications. I know, the words you think I'd fuck up on, I don't. However, the Kamoi Mass Pro project was not able to achieve the desired results so easily. 4 years after the Kamoi Mass Pro project, under direction from an organization that can be traced back to the FSO Frontier conservative faction, the Ayame Mass Pro project began, based on the previous project. Shouldn't we have created the woman first? Well, not only because I'm a man, I'd rather look at a woman, but two, the woman would be able to reproduce. Like, the woman would make far more... whatever. Make far more sense to make the woman first, but I guess they were more interested in Kamoi. I'm fucking confused as fuck why they focused on him first. It seemed like simply a new project with only the gender switch, but this experiment placed the utmost importance on creating an even more robotic machine-like soldiers. That was weird, because it said robotic and machine. Goddamn oxymoron. There were also those who felt that a sort of counter-existence to Kamui was necessary. Oh, they just wanted to see some titties. You get annoyed staring at some dude's wiener all day. The original persona used as the mold for the format Kamui was used once again. In the end, it is said that neither the Kamui Mass Pro nor Ayame Mass Pro project was able to recreate the occurrence of the Silver Eye. However, there were 272 subjects who were able to reach the step just prior to this recreation. After that, the Shelter Kids policy, which had continued for 8 years, was suddenly put to a stop. Both of the projects, as well as their administrative entities, wow, there was the word titties and I fucked it up, were disbanded and dismantled. What happened to the Shelter Kids? The Kamui stock comprised 1,440 people, and the Ayame stock comprised the same number of children as well. Huh? That's weird for them to be even like that. These boys and girls were basically tossed out into the 24th ward. Some of them spent their lives as ordinary ward rejects, being woven into the Kamui system while waiting for their time to come. This means that the field known as the Kamui system, while incomplete, did indeed continue to exist. On the other hand, some of the subjects were thrown out of the system altogether. These were the ones who were not considered good enough or useful enough for Kamui's stock. There have also been rumors that still more of the Shelter Kids were more than a simple mental clones of Kamui. Some are said to have actual blood relatives to the original format Kamui himself. Let's bring the topic back to 1999. The Kamui incident reawakened the past of the Silver Case, causing a large number of people to die. Dude, so many people I feel like that didn't play the first game just fucking fell. They just collapsed and passed out right now. Seriously, I actually see what they're doing, but good God, this game is not fucking sequel friendly. If you didn't play the first game, don't touch this game. This is a fact that must not be forgotten. Kanji Enzawa, dead. Shinji Kotobuki, dead. Kiyoshi Morikawa, dead. Chizuru Hachisuka, dead. God damn, a lot of people died. Morishika Nakatagawa, she's dead. Ryu Munakata, dead. Really? God damn, I feel like I should have made a Hakuna Matata joke on that one. On the other hand, there are some who survived. I think I did when I originally saw his name, too. Ayame Shimohira, alive. Sumio Kodai, alive. Ironic, the one guy with his name Dai in it. Tetsugoro Kusabi, alive. Sakura Natsume, alive. However, there is no guarantee that this list is completely accurate. Some of those who are thought to be dead may still be alive, and the opposite is also possible. What the fuck good is this list? That's like me having a conversation with you, okay? I'm having a conversation with you. Here are the bullet points. Here's the main fucking reason of the conversation. Then at the end of the conversation, hey, the thing I just told you, it may or may not be true. Then what the fuck did we have this conversation for? God damn, I love this game. One thing that needs to be said in closing is that sometimes miscalculations happen. This is especially true with conspiracies and works with all sinister designs. This is because the sun is always watching from above. Okay. One such miscalculation was the decision to produce Ayame along with Kamui. Maybe nobody stopped to think about what the opposition and the struggle for supremacy and the cross-fertilization between Kamui and Ayame would bring. While the original intent was to create a man-made mass production factory for humans, they may have simply been creating a nest for Kamui himself. Like worker bees. I never understood that. So bees are inbred? Whatever. Furthermore, what about the rejected Kamui clones with regard to possible meanings and purpose for their lives? Sadly, nothing comes to mind. I mean, it said a little bit more, but it was the gist of it. Let us now delve further into the underside of the background, on the underside, on the front side, to the left a little bit, of the whole story. The theory that Kamoyuhara never existed in the first place. Or rather, he did indeed exist, but not as a hitman. It is said that he existed only as an ordinary ward resident. This theory appears to be true. Then it's not a fucking theory! If so, then several prerequisite conditions are rendered nil. But the true villain of the other story, what's up Domino, up a storm's coming, of the other silver case would be Karu Hachisuka. Is there really a storm coming? My dog's in here, shaking. Okay, buddy. Sorry if you hear whining. I don't have a monkey in this house. That's right, your father. That was weird to say your monkey and then your father. If I just leave you with this little thought, I'm sure you'll come to remember all sorts of pertinent information. You okay, buddy? I'm petting my dog, so if I say really weird shit, I'm sorry. It's okay. Alright. Well then, from here on I'm going to use hypnotic suggestion to seal off all of those records and memories. What? Thanks for that, buddy. Once you find the mobile phone number hidden inside the turtle and open your mail, this memo should reach your phone after a few hours. Well, this is from Tokyo. A crow is none the whiter for washing. What the fuck? This is an old expression that means that something naturally black will always be black. You cannot change the true essence of a thing. Okay, I like this. I like the meaning. I like this. A crow is none the whiter for washing. I might open my South Park with this because I'm black in that game. Alright, give me this. Alright, there we go. They said it would affect the difficulty and it didn't. Fucking assholes. I knew it could and I was like, there's no way. At least, I hope so. That I can continue to be me for as long as I am around. I'm only using it like I'm literally going to quote it. I just wanted to remember it. It's fucking awesome. I love quotes, man. I love stuff like that. That was it? God damn. That one was not fun. I hope this side isn't like that. It was like Nightmare in the first one, wasn't it? Message in a bottle. Okay, so we're going to see Christina Aguilera. Nagare. It's like Nightmare. I think this one's playing on the first one. God damn it. Placating on it. Utsu. Utsu. I don't even know if it's even fucking close to how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Well, that one was short. I'm going to go ahead and end this for now, and I'll bring you back. We're going to try this new format where we continue like this, and we do chapter by chapter by chapter, but I can't promise it. I'll do what I can, or I can promise it, but I can't promise it'll be daily. So, we can do that. I can, like, start it, put my system in standby, and as soon as I can get back to it, continue it. Because saving it's not working the way it's supposed to. For whatever reason. I don't care why the game's fine the way it is. It doesn't really need to be fixed. There's been, like, 2 spelling errors and the save issue. That's it. Fucking wish I could say that about other games. At least they play their goddamn games before they come out. I'll give them that. So thank you guys for watching on Ayato 666. What the fuck was that? May the algorithm be with you. There's like, what are these pictures? I can't make them out. They're so fast. I didn't even realize that there's stuff filling those pictures for a minute. I bet there's so much hidden subtext in this. So fun to share with you guys. I'm sorry if I'm completely butchering at times. It is something else to do this game. It's hard enough to commentate and play. It's hard enough to put something complex like this together while you're playing and actually make sense of it. But I'm trying and I'm having a blast doing it. I don't even think, honestly, though, if I was not doing commentary, it would help. The game is just nuts. It's definitely designed to be. I don't know why it's so hard for developers to do this anymore, but it is. Like, this is a book, and they found a way that they had to creatively think. They sat down as a team, and they were like, how can we make people, 1, come back to the damn game, and 2, have a reason to come back to the game? And this should literally be every game. Why don't they have this meeting? You should always have a reason to come back. I cannot stand when I beat a game and there's nothing to do at the end of it. I don't even buy the sequel. I never go back to it. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? That's the whole fun of gaming. I don't think I've ever beaten a game and that was it. And I don't know, maybe other people did. I always beat it and then I was like, oh shit, look at these extra modes. And I'd go fuck with them and have fun. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I always wondered that. I'm glad somebody's keeping the spirit of gaming alive and just having fun with it. But I'm kind of ranting, but I'm also just kind of excited and kind of trying to fucking soak up what I just learned. Because that was a lot of shit thrown at me at once. I don't understand what the hell they were thinking about replicating Ayame, though. I guess because, yeah, initially in the original game, they didn't know who actually was the killer. And they were thinking she was it. Yeah, they didn't understand anything. Yeah, that's true. But then why did they start cloning her second? I don't know. There's a lot I don't understand, but thank you for watching. I will definitely catch you in the next episode. Like I said, we're just going to continue to do it this way. I think it works out better for everybody. And I like just getting to sit in and focus on it. So I'll see you later. I got to go fucking pet my puppy. Calm him down. Later.